Easy go.
Final couple of days here in December. Next stop on the road odyssey is Big D, Dallas, Texas, as the Oklahoma City Thunder with a record of 22-12 take on the Dallas Mavericks here, American Airlines Center.
That he could knock down the three-point shot as well as attack off the dribble. Had a couple of and-ones to the basket the other night against the Suns in that big road win.
And we are underway. A big reason why this Mavericks team is just 2 games under 500. And they go inside.
He's averaging over 18 points a game. Harrison Barnes, still a lethal three-point shooter, likes to play the post up as well. Tough drive by Paul.
And a fun matchup with him and Paul George. George knocked it away. Doncic got it back. And couldn't get it to float in. But
Doncic, he has shown that he is a player. 19 years old. Doesn't play like nice little drop pass.
As Westbrook calls out the play and immediately tries to back down Dennis Smith and found the man as Jordan. Now Steven Adams in the post. Spins and finishes. Nice move, Steven Adams. It's a big factor in game one when these two teams met back in November. As George stands his ground, and then a slippery move as Doncic. He was a defensive back, he'd be having a heck of a night. Nader, the wide open three in the corner. That is good. Abdul. There's another deflection. Now George trying to get off to the races. One man to beat, goes to the rim, off the glass. Couldn't get it to drop. Now Westbrook. Got the redirect, went right back into his arm.
The game.
Jeremy Grant cuts across the lane, fades the contact. 3 steals, the 2 blocks. He's as active as anybody on both ends of the floor. What a move by Luka Doncic. Rim and an offensive rebound. Barnes bounces off at George and banks it in. Out of the perimeter and Doncic. It's not a role that Noel's going to shy away from. And Doncic just gets the
right now for the Mavericks.
Schroeder on the elbow. That's good. That slows down. Of course, won the title with Dallas. Harris, catch fire 3. That is good. And Paul George maneuvering around. That's good.
That's all a pick and roll is just make the defense think.
There's Nowitzki, who swishes home. The German, one of the all-time leading scorers in the history of the NBA. Schroeder wants the 2-for-1.
Came in the league as a rookie. I played against a guy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Schroeder once again knocks down another guy like Dirk Nowitzki, who has done so much with his Mavericks organization.
Late on the closeout. The same team that surpasses Kobe Bryant, who had 20 years with the Lakers. And Dennis Schroeder's just on fire here.
Time coming off the bench.
Well, it's certainly a role that he would embrace.
Well, for us, my homework is done. So I'm going to bed tonight when we get in. He's come up big here in the second quarter.
Patterson, outside shot not falling, so he goes in.
This will say, wasn't enough contact. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Denny Smith got behind. That's going to in this second quarter. Schroeder, another floater. How about that? He
had plenty of room to execute that play.
Well, it's interesting listening to Billy Donovan as Nowitzki knocks competitive. And he struggled in the first half against Phoenix. And Patterson saw one go in. That's a huge added bonus as Barea, another 3. All of a sudden, trying to find a little room. That should be a goaltend as Finney Smith. What a pass. J.J. Barea with the master. Schroeder back outside. Patterson make it 2 in a row. Couple of efforts here. Jeremy Grant going on the rookie. That's going to count on the foul.
He has 8 assists in just 11 minutes so far, and a lot of that has come from the high screen and roll. He's been able to
in stealth mode. He's got a couple of steals already in his first half like that.
And how about George off the dribble? Dennis Smith handling the point. His Dallas team coming off of that loss against the Pelicans, and Smith off.
Line the Mavericks with just 7.
Wild, out of control drive. There's Kleba straight away. Well short, no good. Westbrook the rebound. Sends it up the floor. Jeremy Grant got behind everybody. Best break opportunity. 17-0 now. Westbrook creates another one. This time it's George on the other end. And the windmill.
But no, he didn't.
A little nod to the clock. Plenty of time to work. Pulls up, elbow jumper, cash. Then it's Doncic going up against Paul George. And slips it to Jordan, who found himself under the rim. This is still in front of us, Mike.
Yeah, but you don't give gifts on New Year's. It's just a celebration. Let's see what it leads. Pass just came the opposite.
Dennis Smith knocked down one. He's going to make it two in a row. Doncic, just enough of a hesitation. Kleba left open. And another three. Paul George prevented that backdoor cut. Timer winding down. Doncic hedged out. His head was down. Didn't matter. He continued to play good defense even though the shots aren't falling. Smith Jr. the reverse, and he spins it in. Grant the rebound. Westbrook sees some space. Wild drive and a scoop layup.
See the Thunder defense cough up another turnover, cough up another bad shot.
And Doncic, as he's now got 17 in the game. It's the biggest lead of the game for Dallas. Finally, Paul George drills one. As Perea sends it back over to Doncic. Nothing but net for Luka Doncic. Westbrook came over to strip it away, and finally the ball's free. Westbrook gives it up. Jeremy Grant, and the finish. Ray on the pick and roll. He wants the three, and he swishes home the three. Battling it out here at Big D. Start of the fourth quarter, but the Thunder with work to do, and Schroeder, no, but right there is Nerlens.
He's making shuffle his feet, making think he's going to try to steal it or strip it. That's great weak side help.
And the Thunder going to work, trying to chisel in 2+ games.
And then on the other end, you know, it wouldn't hurt if you knock down a couple yourself or keep going to the bucket and forcing those officials to put air in that whistle. Well, there's one of them I talked about. This is both free throws.
9 to go in the fourth quarter. Amadou Diallo goes up big man. Nowitzki, that's going to count in the foul. And another opportunity. The hustle of Dennis Schroeder. How many hustle plays have we seen here tonight? Little stutter step, and the floater ties the game at 86 as it's all Dennis Schroeder. That
ball game, folks. 8:05 to go. We're all tied up.
Thunder plus 11 so far in this fourth. Powell, the dive, and another assist for Jay. Keep driving to the rim. But it's Schroeder with 5 on the timer. Trying to size up Perea, use the speed, use the left hand, and another bucket for
J.J. Perea.
Another pick and dive, and this time the rejection by Noel and the save out of bounds by Westbrook. 2-on-1, the lob, and Patterson finishes it off. After trailing by 11, it's been the complete antithesis here in the fourth quarter from what we saw in the third quarter. Barnes ties it at 90. Kick out to Dennis Smith Jr. And a close out on Doncic. Timer winding down. Westbrook in his grill. Boy, Luka Doncic. They're just sagging off of Westbrook, daring him to shoot that three. But it's George. Tees it up and knocks it down. Great defense. Forcing that one-on-one shot. Those are the kind of shots you want. As George again from downtown. Paul George. We'll give it up to George. George trying to split the double team. Bounced off of his foot. And Westbrook couldn't get the steal, so DeAndre Jordan. See what Paul George decides to do here. Wants the shot on the way. Paul George. Shot clock winding down. Pulls up. Shot in the way. No good. At a full steam ahead, but pulls it back out. Now reloads to the rim, and the finish off the glass. Guarded by Dennis Smith. George still dancing. Driving. Step back. Elbow jumper. Off the front of the rim, and Jordan the rebound.
Game.
First one makes it a 2-point game. We'll try to make it a 3-point game. Free throws have been huge, and Westbrook calls timeout with 1 point. Got it in, got to get it in quickly. 1.7 to work with. Westbrook catches, fade, shot, off the iron, no good. And that'll do it here in Dallas. As it's the Mavericks with the comeback win. As the Thunder fought in that fourth quarter.